Yo, yo, what's good, man? This is your boy at DFS Mastermind _. We back again. I know y'all seen the video I just posted. I'm coming right back with the Fanduel edition, man. We're gonna run 2 videos today, man. Now my plays are a little bit different over here because the positions are different. So we're gonna have to play the position. One reason I really love DK, man, is the flexibility. If I don't like shooting guards over on FanDuel, on DraftKings, I can avoid them, man. I could just play another point guard or play another small forward. You get the idea, man. But over here on FanDuel, we have to play the position. And I think there is no way I am fading Westbrook on FanDuel, man. I think you have to do it because, like I was saying, I'm going to give you a perfect example. Over on DK, if I decided to fade Westbrook, I would wound up with like Paul George in my lineup, DeRozan, CJ McCollum, Brandon Ingram. Like, I could get all of those players in my lineup. Now, over here on FanDuel, it's very hard to mix and match some of your favorite plays and be able to squeeze them in. For that reason, I think we have to go ahead and lock up a solid 50 points at least from Westbrook just to secure the position. We got to secure the bag, man, and that's what Westbrook will do. So I'm playing no games over here on FanDuel. DraftKings is still up in the air. I don't necessarily suggest fading Westbrook, man, but I'm really thinking about it. What I may do, I may make my main lineup with Westbrook and then do a one-off, man. Y'all know me. I try to stick to one lineup. I've been doing it for a while now, but it's so tempting, man, just to see the upside I could potentially have with fading Westbrook, man. So I'm going to probably do that. That's what I'm going to do. Going on record, tonight is going to be a 2-lineup night for me over on DK. And then FanDuel, I'm not playing no games, man. We locking in Westbrook. So let's get it started, man. I got to get you my value play, dude. We're right back to the same group of players that I was on over on DraftKings. We got Tyler Johnson, Shabazz Napier, DeLon Wright, man. We have all of these guys just staring at us. Similar price points, man. What I'm going to do over here, man, because I left Shabazz out on DK. So it would ease my mind if I go ahead and plug in Shabazz, man. If I had exposure to all of them, I'm going to do it like that, man, because on DK, I got DeLon Wright and Tyler Johnson. So FanDuel, I'm going to side with Shabazz Napier, and I'm going to look for a little ping-pong action between him and Westbrook. One thing I know, Shabazz is a little undersized, so Westbrook should have a well of a game, man. I don't see any way that Shabazz is going to be able to stop him or slow him down. Maybe they switch CJ McCollum on him, but he's not a premier defender. Maybe they switch Evan Turner. That would be the most logical thing, the best hope for slowing down Westbrook. But who's going to guard Paul George? You know what I'm saying? Like, they're going to be in a lot of trouble. I think Westbrook has a good game. But on the opposite end, I think Shabazz is in a decent spot as well. We see Westbrook do so much, and he's an intense defender. I'm not going to shit on his defense like I do James Harden's, but He gives up buckets, man. They play so fast that you're going to give up baskets. So I think Shabazz is in a fine spot. Now, as shooting guard, man, I want to really lock up Caldwell Pope. I'm doing it, man. Lock him in. He's going to secure the bag tonight. I think he's off house arrest too, man. I know they have a home game, but I look for Caldwell Pope to have a very solid game going up against a weak defense in Sacramento. 5'8". I love the price point over here, so I want to go ahead and lock him up. Of course, I already suggested Wes Matthews over on DK. I think he's in a good spot. Another guy we can look at is going to be Wayne Ellington. I think he's in a fantastic spot. And then Fergalicious, man, if we get news that he's still starting, I know Alex Abrinas came back, so that's something to keep in mind. But if he's still starting, if you want to take a punt play, man, hope he gets you to 18 to 20 points. I don't mind that. But my top play is going to be Caldwell Pope over here on FanDuel. Let's move on to small forward. Small forward is pretty simple for me. It's either Jay Rich, Josh Richardson, man. I really love, like, he's super cheap over here. On DK, he's like 6'4 or 6'5, something like that. But over here on FanDuel, man, I think he's an excellent play at 5'6". I don't mind that whatsoever. It's between him and then my guy Harrison Barnes. I told you I really like this Orlando and Dallas game. I want to stack it up if I can. That's the most stackable game in my opinion. So I don't mind both of those guys. That will for sure be my combo at small forward. I know I'm fading Paul George, but I got Westbrook in this lineup, already a mental note, so I'm okay with that. Moving on to power forward. If I wound up with enough tokens, with enough money, man, I really want to get Aaron Gordon. Like I said, I'm going to run 2 lineups on DK. So in that other lineup, I will for sure have Gordon. I think he's in a wonderful spot, y'all. I really do. I think he's in an excellent spot. I really like him for high price, but as far as value, I recommended Aminu over on DK, but over here on FanDuel, man, I may as well go up and get Zebo or Josh or James Johnson. I'm sorry. Like, I'd rather get these two guys, man. $200 extra. I don't mind that whatsoever. My favorite play is going to be either Zebo or Dirk Nowitzki. I think Dirk is going to be in a good spot, man. I keep talking about this game. Orlando does not defend whatsoever, man. We can really attack this game. Dirk has not been seeing the minutes, but he is so smooth, man. He's going to finesse these young boys out here. I look for Dirk to have a pretty solid game. Hopefully he gets around the 28 minutes, 29 minutes. That'll be wonderful at this price tag. I think he's fine. But I also really love Zebo. So I'm going to go ahead and lock in any, mini, mighty, mo. I'm going to go ahead and lock in Dirk, man. They're in the same ballpark. And honestly, y'all, I have both of them. So I don't, those are my two guys. Moving on to big center, man. My top center over here on FanDuel is going to be Steven Adams. Last time Portland and OKC played, we seen Nurkic take full advantage of Steven Adams. It was very bad. It was embarrassing, man. But this game is not going to be the same. I really love his price point. The reason I'm not playing Brook Lopez, man, is he's too high, man. He's too expensive over here. Him and Joe Val, they're very, look at these profiles, man. Look at the minutes log. 26 minutes, he scored 40 fantasy points. 17 minutes, 40 fantasy points. I'm not going to keep chasing that, man, because the previous games, 18 minutes, 5 fantasy points. 16 minutes, 11 fantasy points. These guys are really point per minute players, but the floor is so volatile sometimes, man. So over here on FanDuel, I want to go ahead and pay up a little bit. Now, another guy I think we could use is Bismack Biyombo. And J. Rand, he's just too much. I love Julius Randle, but I think he's too expensive, especially with with Brook Lopez being back. He's not going to see these 30-plus minute ball games anymore. So I'm going to avoid that situation in this matchup, in this situation. Dang, I cannot talk, y'all. I got to get it together. But my top center is going to be Steven Adams. We know he'll be in. He'll catch some oops from Westbrook. He's going to get the rebounds. He's going to get some blocked shots. I think he's in a wonderful spot going up against Portland. And that's pretty much going to do it, man. Hopefully, my FanDuel users, hopefully y'all found this video helpful. Like I said, feel free to hit me up. I will be active all day. I'm at the crib chilling, man. I'm just doing some research, trying to, get things popping for myself. So if you have anything, hit me up on all social media sites at DFS Mastermind. Y'all bless up. Let's get to the green line, man. Cash out.